But all right, so this is where we're talking about that time when I was like, if you say abortion is okay, then motherfuckers are gonna keep adding on to it and adding on to it.
Like anything you do in life, you're headed down a road. You don't just stop at that one decision.
Right, and then you get people like these few people that we're about to start talking about, like this. Okay, the blacker lady on this, the more blacker lady on this. I was gonna say the black lady.
Do you believe in abortion after birth? Would you support that?
I believe in whatever the woman wants to choose to do. That's her choice.
What?
At any point of the child's life?
At any point of the lady's life, that's her choice.
What?
She's not listening.
Kill another person's body.
It's gonna always be her choice.
Even after the baby's born.
It's always her choice.
So if they're 2 years old.
It's always her
She
choice.
just
I can't kill my 2-year-old.
It's a woman's right to choose.
To kill their child at any point.
A woman's right to choose.
Do you believe in abortion after birth?
You're like, she's not listening.
What?
But she repeated it over and over and over.
Yeah, but I think she's just making it about like herself at this point.
Right.
She's just making it about her sticking to what she's talking about.
I'm a woman, and therefore
Yeah,
I
She's
have
like,
the
oh
right
shit!
to
Even if you make me sound like this, I can't change it. Nope, fuck
I'm
you.
not
Nope,
gonna
I'm not
change
changing.
whatever I say.
I'm not changing
Right,
my
exactly.
views
Along
just
with it.
because you have
Exactly,
logic.
and that's why it's
Logic
That's
impossible.
the problem. Yeah, you can't really argue. Like,
Right.
if somebody's at that point, then there no logic or reason is going to matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't
That's what I
matter
was gonna
because
say.
they're just going to keep
Right.
saying whatever.
Right.
Whatever is programmed in there. It's her lady right to chew. It's her lady, and she 2 years. No, it don't matter. What about 10 years old? No, it's the lady, and you're like, what?
Right.
If you just let these people keep getting in control of shit,
Right.
bro, they're gonna say, we have the right to kill you at any point in your life.
Right.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Like,
It's the government's right to choose.
Right?
It's the government's
Yeah,
right
that just
to
like
choose.
that. This is the beginning of like the completely no respect for the human life. So how are they gonna treat your kids at daycare and shit?
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, it's already like, I mean, it's already there. I mean, they're trying to.
Yeah, I
give your
saw
kids
something on the
fucking-
news. These 3 people got caught giving these kids like 10 times the legal dose of like what's that melatonin?
Melanin?
Melatonin?
Melatonin?
Melanin. Yeah, they're like turning into black kids.
Melanin, yeah.
They're trying to turn all the kids black. This is the one that you showed me, right? No, this is the one that I had.
Yeah.
So this is I'm not sure who this lady was, but I guess she's somebody who's supposed to be advocating for abortion. And just like the first lady, she just keeps going and saying like the dumb
Does it
shit.
echo?
But the thing is that this isn't just some person on the street. Like this is like they're talking about. Okay, but anyway, I'm just gonna go.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
Had a Porky the Pig moment, but here we go.
So abortion should be allowed in,
This
by your
crazy
definition,
lady.
for any reason, for any purpose, at any stage, right?
I trust people to make decisions about their body, and then when relevant, I think that they need to consult their medical practitioners
Okay.
and not
If it is,
Congress.
listen, let me just ask you this question. If it is not lawful and morally acceptable to take the life of a 10-year-old child, I assume you agree with that, right? That would be wrong, correct?
I believe that.
Okay.
that is
And a
wrong.
2-year-old child, same thing. That would be murder. We would all agree that's wrong. Then what is the principal distinction between the human being that is 2 years old, or 9 months old, or 1 week old, or an hour old, than one that is 8 inches further up the birth canal in the utero? What's the difference? Why is it okay in the latter case and not the former cases?
I trust people to determine what to do with their own body.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I love it. I
The
love it.
wow at
I
the
love it.
end.
She was
The
like-
wow.
I love it. I love it when I love it when he said wow.
But yes, these folks, it's just like
Right.
I can't.
She's just trying to get
Yeah.
people's vote.
No, she's not. She's not
What
like
she
trying to
thinks.
like. She's not trying to get it.
Or she's just
like
that,
was this?
that
she's
dumb.
she's I think she's like an activist, like trying to be a person that's like trying to help, I guess, promote abortion? Be more, make things more pro-abortion. So she's like being a witness, be like, hey, yeah, you know, it should totally be an okay thing, and you know. So then she goes up to the panel, and then they just ask questions, and she answers the questions, and then there's like a few other people.
She's like an
I think.
advocate for the people.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
But
it's, what's
there's
weird?
So then what was this?
What was what?
The whole thing.
The whole.
Why was she there? And what?
Yeah, I think that's what it's the same one
Well,
as
I
that.
get it, but what were they trying to do?
I think they were trying to advocate for it, like
Okay.
you know, because that whole Roe
Advocate for
versus
like a
Wade
law,
thing,
for like laws and stuff.
yeah, you know, like you know the Roe versus Wade thing that just happened, so they're trying to like, you know, they just kind of talk to Congress to like see if they can sway people's minds and stuff, you know.
What's
Just-
odd to me is that she didn't say like, I have I guess it's a complicated view, but so it's like point blank, it's bad. You're stopping the production of a life. However, once the sperm touches the egg, if you pull it off, you just stopped life. You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. That's what that is. And then somebody was like, and I'm saying, regardless of right or wrong, that is what's happening. You know what I mean? And then this person was like, well, what if, and this person wasn't for it, but they were like, what if you're getting like the check and it's like, it has like some crazy birth defect. You know what I mean? She's like, what would, and I'm like, well, that's not what people are talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? People are talking about just like, oh crap, I screwed that guy at that party and I got pregnant, so let me just abort it. It's like, bro,
Yeah, okay.
you're not, you don't have a deathly diseased baby gonna kill you and then die after you give birth to it.
But yeah,
You know
let's
what I
think
mean?
about that, right? Let's see if your child, like the child had some.
Even
kind of
so, it's
defect.
still murder.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
It's like, are you gonna live and sacrifice your life for the baby that you
Chose
are
to
being?
have?
Yes. Or are you gonna be like, I don't feel like having to do that responsibility. Chop.
Yeah.
Either way. And it's like right or wrong. And like maybe the baby would have died, but still it didn't have a chance, and it's because of you, and it's not because of natural causes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And there's also that also goes to the thing where people are like, oh well, if the baby's born and then it's gonna have like a difficult life, or you know the parents are gonna be able to take care of it. I'm like, life isn't easy, so it's
Right.
gonna be difficult regardless.
And it is a complicated subject. Because it's like, if you're on this side, you're like, dude, it's going to kill me and it's going to
Yes.
die.
Well, I don't think it's complicated.
So I think it just depends on what side you're on.
I think it's pretty like
The truth
it's just
is,
because
you're killing it.
I'm adding other stuff onto it, like you know the fact that Planned Parenthood whole push for abortion was because they actually were trying to kill black people, which you know that was kind of like their thing at the beginning, and then now their whole thing is that they actually want the aborted fetuses for weird ass experiments that they're using, you know, for the aborted fetuses. Also, you know, they
To make like surrogates,
what do you mean,
like little, I mean like sentinels, like little like robot babies.
It's a
But,
weird game. with
this
a
is
weird
also
premise.
another reason why I'm not with abortion.
No one in America
because,
liked it.
because this lady kind of
At Planned
exposes-
Parenthood, we were to turn every telephone call and every client visit into a revenue generating visit. We didn't provide prenatal care. We don't get kickbacks if a woman chooses adoption. So the only way that we can make money on a pregnant woman is to sell her an abortion. And so you basically get a woman into the facility and you wreck her plan. You're really not strong enough to do that. You're not strong enough to be a single mom. You're not strong enough to meet your educational goals. You're not strong enough to meet your career goals. So I'm going to take advantage of your vulnerability, and I'm going to convince you to give me money
That's
to kill your
creepy.
baby. That's not strength. That's not giving her resources. That's really the opposite of what feminism is.
Did someone edit that music in? Or
Yeah.
was that a part of the
I'm
documentary?
pretty sure that part of the documentary. I mean, I'm pretty sure that. I mean that because you know the music gives you like an emotional.
Yeah, I mean, it's
feel.
eerie.
Yeah, that's like you know it creates an ambiance.
An ominous vibe.
But I mean, it does. The wording is all that you really need. Even if there was no music there, that's kind of like
Yeah, I mean,
pretty crazy.
that's pretty crazy. Yeah,
I mean, I
just
kind of knew
selling
that.
dead
but,
babies.
Yeah. Well, no, they're trying to sell.
Yeah, they're trying
killing
to sell
babies.
the dead.
We are baby assassins, and we're just going to assassinate the baby that's in your stomach right now. I mean, it's not really assassinating.
Baby
I mean-
assassination sounds like a really rockin' band name, if you ask me.
Baby assassination.
Or
is-
yeah,
What are you about to say?
I say I know it would take a long time, but it really seems like the only way to fix that is to like, or the only way to stop people from like having babies when they're not ready and shit. I mean, no one's ever gonna be just ready. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to slow down like people doing that, you really just need to start valuing like loyalty throughout people.
I think we need to like stop over sexualizing everything.
Yes.
Because like TV, music, everything that you consume visually,
It's
like
really
sex
like
sells.
corrupting. It's really corrupt.
That is like, you
corrupt. Yeah.
sex sells. Oh, because
It's
everybody's
supposed to be like a very
over-sexualized.
private thing. I mean,
Yeah.
and
But
like
it's
the
kind
internet
of-
came out and everyone's just like,
It's
everyone
kind of-
turns into a fucking sex zombie.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's how everybody is, and everyone's aggressive. You look
So what
at
you
the,
want is you want Japan to stop making anime. Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean?
if you look at
Have you
it,
never seen-
if you look at like this, the research of like the effects of like pornography, it makes people more aggressive.
Was fading away. I'm not gonna make a